Absolutely.
Conversations. Conversations. And low. You never know which way to rattle it. Classic conversations. With your T and low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations. With your T and low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations. With your T and low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations. With your T and low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rattle it. It's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low.
Bad bitch in the
Hey. Or is it, hey, yo? There you go. And listen, it's a special edition of Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
And that's a cop.
Hey, man, and we're bringing this a little bit early today because we wanted to do something special and bring out, in this political realm we're in right now, right? So we got Miss Sonya Ofchus running for Fulton County District 4 Commissioner. Whoo! How about that? So, I know you got a lot to say. So, MJ, take it away, good brother.
Well, first, tell us a little bit about yourself.
What do you know about me?
Well, how you started, how
At
we
any
know
rate-
each other. You can go into that. How we know each other.
So I know you, Mike. I'm sorry. I know you from APD, Atlanta Police Department. I was there for 10 years. I left and I went over to the feds. And I retired from the feds.
And I know your husband too, don't I?
You know my KO. Yes, you do. Kevin was also APD
And what else?
and the feds.
They ain't gonna hunt him down and get him.
I don't know. They may come for him. I'll say that.
Yeah, he did some special work in there.
Yes.
So what led to the quick transition from the APD to the feds?
So Kevin decided he wanted to be a Fed first.
Okay,
And, the feds make more money.
sure.
So we went on that journey, and the rest is history. I'm also a Georgia peach, born and raised.
All right, then.
What's up, Atlanta?
Now, a lot of people in law enforcement go into different careers, but I don't know too many people to switch over to the, what made you decide to get into be a Fulton County Commissioner?
So there's a lot of things going on at the Board of Commissioners. I'm not happy. I know you all have heard about the drama that's going on there. We have a commissioner that was just there was a lawsuit. Don't want to go into too many details, but I know
details.
people
What
know.
happened?
People know what happened. She had a relationship with her chief of staff, and he sued.
Quid pro quo?
You know, when it's over, it's over. But he sued. Judge awarded him, $902,000?
That was the most expensive piece of.
Ass. Anyway, that money comes from taxpayers. That comes from our money. And also, they want to take $200,000 out of her budget in my district. I'm a little frustrated with that. So, yes, I've run before, but this time I'm running for real. Because if you're not doing your job, I will continue to run. Okay? So I'm running against her because I don't like fraud, waste, and abuse. That was my background as a federal agent, fraud, waste, and abuse. So let's see if we can get her out of there.
Well, you got a few other ones, and other people in those offices over there. So, do you think you're a little too clean to be over there?
That's why they don't want me over there. Because I'm too clean. I'm not, I'm my own woman. I'm going to do what I need to do for us, for our community, for the taxpayers. That's a waste. Why are we giving this man $900,000 of our taxpayer money? That's not fair. That's not fair, and I think it's time for a change on that commission.
Okay, because that's a lot of money for a piece of, anyway.
For sure.
So.
You've been underselling ourselves.
You're former law enforcement, but Fulton County, it's expensive to live here, and you can't park your car anywhere without it getting broken into. I mean, property crimes is off the chain, violent crime hasn't. I mean, what are some ways that you think you getting in that position could change things?
So I know that there are a lot of ordinances with the city. Fulton County don't have a lot to do with law enforcement in the city. District 4, we definitely need better lighting and infrastructure. We need to collaborate with each other, get together with the PD in Atlanta, make sure we're working together to make sure that these youth, because I believe a lot of the youth crimes are what's causing the rise in thefts and, the vehicle break-ins or whatever. So we need to do something about that. But with my law enforcement background, I definitely can reach out to the other law enforcement people and make sure that the communities understand what's going on first, and then what we need to do as a community to stop some of this crime.
So law enforcement is not going to be a bad word anymore?
It never was.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have law enforcement, who's going to take care of the community? Who's going to take care of the citizens?
Okay.
If you get robbed, who's going to handle that?
That's true.
If you get beat up, who's going to handle that?
I say it all the time.
Oh, okay. So, yes.
So for people who don't know, because, unfortunately some of our young people don't really know all their voting things, tell them what exactly is the District 4 area?
So District 4 starts Little 5 Points all the way down here, or is it up? Down here to Hateville.
Okay.
So anything, I'm on west of 20, is it west? So from Little 5 Points, I can tell you that Little 5 Points, there's a map, puts me in there all the way up here. And if you don't know Campbellton Road, Peoplestown, Oakland City, some of Oakland City, College Park, some of College Park, East Point,
Okay.
Midtown, maybe a little bit of Virginia Highland,
Okay.
Grant Park, all of that is my district.
Okay.
So it's a big area.
It's a large area,
Yeah.
yes, large area.
Well, I would vote for you, but you're not in my area. But I will say this. I'm amazed at the cost of living's gone up. Of course, you know about that. But I hear a lot of people complaining a lot, especially young people, about affordable housing. So what's your stance on affordable housing? Because I know they ran everything black out of the city of Atlanta when they got rid of the projects. And they didn't do anything for affordable housing or for poor people. So what are your stance on things like that?
So that's a good one. Affordable housing. So right now, what we need to do is continue to work with the developers. They're building, everything is going up. So what the county needs to do, the city needs to do, and our partnerships, we have public partnerships. We all need to get together, determine what's going to be affordable, give some, what's going to be affordable, and then make sure that we're not putting the legacy people out. We can't, the taxes, let's say taxes, the taxes. At some point, we have to cap that.
Oh, yes.
At some point, the legacy people, the legacy owners are seniors. Most of them are seniors. They've been in their houses forever. So why are they paying school taxes? We know they're older. Okay, they can pay school taxes, but why so much? How about homestead exemption? Let's work on that a little bit. For the seniors, I'm on the seniors right now.
Okay.
The young people, I feel bad for them because it is tough out there. Everything is so expensive. The rent is so expensive here. Everybody don't want to live in an apartment, but you got to start somewhere, okay? So young people, get out here and get you a good job. I know you're getting an education, but get you a good job. You're going to have to rent for a little bit. Get out of mom and daddy's house. I'll work on, in the commission, I'll work on making sure there's some equality. Let's go with that, some equality. So not the best neighborhoods getting everything, the high taxes or whatever, but make sure that everybody is equal. Let's just say that, it's equal. Everything is equal, and I know that's hard. I know it's hard, but you're gonna have to get out here and work, and I'll do my part as far as making sure, and I'm a little nervous, making sure that you have what you need. We want the best quality of life for everybody.
Okay.
We want it to be equal. We don't want the rich getting all the tax breaks. Some of the young people. I know Joe Biden is getting rid of some of the, and I've never had the school loans or whatever, but I know he's helping with that. Okay, ask a cop. All right. You don't believe that, but I've seen that. But we just have to continue to work together and make sure the programs that you're looking at, and we have to educate. We need to start educating our children to put money away, okay? Let's start putting money away so that you can buy a home or whatever. But we have to educate, and I'll advocate, but if we educate these young people, make sure their credit is good, okay? If you have good credit, you get the best rates. So people can't say, well, I'm going to make this higher because your credit is so bad. But there are some things that we can do as a community, as a family, to make sure that our children are not getting beat. And that would be making sure we educate them on life. Let's say that. Let's say life.
So, in politics, people have a lot of stances prior to getting in office, such as your opponent, right? So what do you think is going to separate you from previous administration?
So what separates me from anybody running this race is not only my law enforcement background, my over 25 years of law enforcement background. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a small business owner. I own property here in this county. I have my own business here. I own all this property, and I rent also, but I have the experience that you just can't, the integrity, with my law enforcement experience, accountability, those things matter. Yeah. Oversight, making sure things are done the right way. That's all I've done my whole career. Community service. I coached AAU basketball. I worked with the seniors.
I know.
I'm coming from a
I was
seniors
waiting for you to
event
speak
now.
on that because I know you do that.
I
and
do
said,
it.
well,
I do it all the
talk.
time. I know.
You just sit
I
up
know.
there with your mouth closed, talk
Well,
about
I
that.
just, I don't want to brag, but
That's what you
I
do.
Brag,
do
brag,
these
as
things.
Florida say.
'Cause I know you're very involved with the community.
I've
Let the
always
people know.
done this. I've always been in the community. I'm still in the community today. Tuesdays and Thursdays are dedicated to my seniors. That's where I go to do my community service. AAU basketball. I'm sports all the way. That South Carolina team. Hey, three of those girls were on that AAU team.
Wow.
So, hey,
That's awesome.
that's
You
what
was
I
winning
do.
at AU. You just weren't coaching.
Oh, no, we're winning, baby. We are winning. Anything else I can do for you?
Well, I just want, okay, as far as the corruption, what's that guy's name? And if you're on the foot,
So did you see the video?
yes, I did.
Did you see the video?
Oh yeah, you saw the. Okay, Dwayne saw the.
Does that make sense? But you have a chairman sitting there that should be hitting his gavel. This man is talking to a woman. I mean, who does that?
Somebody that's being convicted of what? I'm sorry.
I don't know anything about that. But that is my opponent's best friend up there.
Okay.
So birds of a feather,
Flock together.
something like that. All I ask with my taxpayer dollars is you do your job. Do your freaking job so I can sit at home and do what I want to do. If you do your job, I don't have to come in and do your job. But that is disrespectful. He was disrespectful. I would say that. And I'm sure he's going to see this.
Oh, he should. I'm surprised they're not playing no more. But then again, some of the things that's happened in the past, and they still elect him. So I don't know what causes that.
Well, don't we get tired of that? Putting the same
Oh,
people
yes,
in?
most
But
definitely,
there's
most
a
definitely,
word
most
for that. Something about putting the same. Something about expecting a different result or something. They call that something.
Definition of insanity is doing
Okay,
the
I'm
same
just
thing
saying,
over and over
again.
expecting a different result.
That is correct. That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I was excited about having you on here because I know your message. I work with you. I know your husband. I know the work y'all do tireless in the community. And I also know that she doesn't have to do this.
I do not.
And you're not going to, it'd be harder to corrupt her because you already got a little bit of change. So, I mean.
I say she's comfortable.
So you didn't come in there trying to make money like some of them commissioners. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm glad you were able to come out today.
I am too. I appreciate you taking time. I wish I wasn't so nervous, but this is just not my thing. I'm usually, behind the scenes, making sure everybody else doing their job. Okay. That's what I'm doing. Making sure everybody is okay, looking after everybody else.
You haven't changed since your days on
I
APD.
know. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. All I ask is for some integrity, accountability, and some oversight in Fulton County, and I think we'll be all right.
So what will you do? Because in that position, you're going to have everything outside of integrity come at you. Are you prepared to either turn down and or call out the things that you see, hear, or offered? Because you know it's going to come in those positions.
Okay, fair enough. Integrity is who I am.
Okay.
I could wear that shirt. Nothing but integrity, accountability. I have my own business, and if my employee is stealing from me, you better know I'm going to hold them accountable. There's so much that we can do as a community if the money is going where it's supposed to go.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm sure they're going to come at me. I'm sure of that. But I was raised by a single mother that said, get out here and get yours. I got mine. I don't need all that foolishness. I don't deal with and I don't do drama. That's the thing. And they will know that I don't do drama. So come, bring it. Bring it.
That's what's up.
The community is important. I'm about taking care of everybody else, like I said.
Right.
I don't have time to play games with these people, especially when they're wasting money. We need to stop that, and I'm ready to stop that.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Well,
Thank you for coming out. If there's any way we can put you out there more, let us know, because that's what Fulton County needs. That's what Atlanta needs, is people of integrity. And I know you from way back in the day, the way you worked tirelessly then. And I know Kevin, your husband, they're both on the same note. Y'all are joined together with that, and I know he's going to be supporting you all the way.
For sure, he is my rock. I will say that. And if you don't mind me putting my website out.
that's what I'm about to ask you. Thank you for your website and social media.
Jump ahead, you since you want to run the show, just go ahead.
So please support me, SonyaOfchus.com, SONYAOF, like Frank, CHUS.com. And thank you. Have a blessed day.
Outstanding. Hey, you heard it right here. Ms. Sonya Ofchus running for Fulton County District 4 Commissioner. We wishing her the best. This is what Fulton County needs. We want to make sure highlight the area so you all know if you live in those areas, here's the candidate that you need. So we appreciate you coming out.
Stick around for the show.
Klassic Konversations with JT and Lo. We'll be right back.
We'll
We'll be right back.
Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.